So why can't drones be used for bridge inspections? I don't fully understand. I don't fully understand the concept. So a couple things. One, currently due to FAA regulations, we as commercial drone operators, Part 107 pilots, we cannot fly over live traffic, if there's such a thing as dead traffic. Um, Granted, I understand. Like we don't want crappy drones flying over cars and failing in the air. I get it. It makes complete sense, and there's no way I think that anyone could form a logical argument against that. Understand? On the other hand, I think that there's also a slight issue, and I don't have the background view into the FAA. This is just one man's take on seeing it from the outside. I've done some bridge inspections. Granted, they're few. I'm limited. I'm young. Let's throw that out there. If people can't tell, baby face. Got a little head start on No Shave November. But that being said, what's stopping me as an inspector from dropping a piece of equipment? Hammers can fall out of hands. I don't think they're required to be tethered. Could be wrong. I'm still trying to figure out that answer. But I know when I've had prior co-ops with contractors and hearing stories is we've had dump trucks fail. The hinge on the back door, when the dump truck opens up, that door in the back swings up and dirt or whatever's in there comes out. That mechanism, the hinge failed. We dropped a load. I should say a company, I'm not going to put names in, a company dropped a load of dirt on, I believe it was the entrance ramp to I-90 into Cleveland, which is the main route east-westbound through Cleveland, runs right along the lake, just south of the Lake Erie. That's a problem. I know of another contractor story where somehow they're casting concrete, pouring concrete, and the concrete fell through the deck. Not sure how that happened, but it fell onto the road beneath. Again, I believe that was on 990. These are just two examples, but they're going to happen. Like whether we use smoke signals or whether we use the latest and greatest piece of technology that the military currently has because they are the most technically advanced people, shit's going to fail. Like it's just going to fall apart. It's going to break at some point. We need to have some sort of redundancy and structure. And I think what's missing with the drone industry is some sort of structured maintenance protocol. When you own a car, you should rotate the tires like every 3,000 miles. You should change the oil every 3,000 miles. You should change the brakes every 10. Change the differential fluids front and rear like every 60. Transmission every 30. We have a pretty structured idea in terms of when maintenance is required. When it comes to drones, from my current understanding of the landscape, we really don't have that. Change the blades every 20 hours of flying, every 30 hours of flying. Change out the motors every 100 hours of flying. Replace batteries after 10 hours. Whatever the case is, we don't have that. And there's no structured way to track that. That's a problem. Like there's no real, like there's Carfax. And yes, again, here we go. You can always find loopholes. You can always hack into systems. That's not the point, okay? There's always a downfall. It's like people, no matter what we do, what regulations we have, what protocols we set up, every engineered system has a probability of failure. We do our best to eliminate it, but the reality is that's always there. There's no structured Carfax maintenance plan. Like we know in an airplane, like if you're a Southwest Airlines, American Air, British Airways, whatever you are, you have to do certain inspections to validate that your plane is airworthy, that it's not going to fail and crash with all these passengers in it. It's the same kind of idea. I think this is something that's holding back the drone industry, and I'd love to talk to you more about it. So feel free to hit me up. All my contacts are in the description box below, and see you on the next one.